Hello, my friends. We are back. We are back talking about 5 different exercises that you can do to fix your shoulder. If you haven't been to my channel before, my name is Tasha Pierce, and this is a channel where we talk about balanced living, all from Pilates to physical therapy with Pilates, and also product reviews. So stay tuned every week. We have a new video coming out every week. And if you like it, hit like and subscribe. And there's also a link down below that you can check out for some awesome products that help you out. Anyhow, so today we're gonna do 5 exercises. Hey, if you jacked up your shoulder, no fun. So let's go. Okay, starting with exercise number 1. Guys, when your shoulder is messed up, you have to strengthen your scapulas. Okay, that's your blades back there and the muscles around there. You can use a TheraBand or you can use some weights, but all you need to do is you're gonna hold those weights, but if your arm is super worked and tender, you could go with nothing at first or a very light TheraBand. But I'm gonna show you. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna push down toward the floor. I don't think you can see there. Let me push back. You're gonna push down to the floor and you're gonna push your blades back and squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Kind of like there's a pencil between your blades. And you're just gonna hold them, hold them, hold them. And then bring the arms forward. You're gonna roll those shoulder bones behind your ears and squeeze. Now the thing is, a lot of times, sometimes people have a rotated acromion process where the shoulder is pulled forward or their muscles are overly tight and they're pulled forward this way, which causes a dysfunction, okay? And so sometimes when people press their arm back, they don't move this. They don't use their back muscle. So what I often see in physical therapy and functional people is them moving like this. You see how my shoulder bone is forward? So that says to me that these muscles aren't firing back here. So you're gonna work on pullbacks. Okay, here's front view. Squeezing the blades, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Don't have your shoulders up here. That's working different muscles. That's working the trapezius up here. We don't want that. We want down with the trapezius. Press the triceps. Squeeze the back muscles, right? Okay, so that's what you're gonna do for the first exercise, about 10 to 20 reps, depending. It's fine. Okay, so let's try for the next exercise. Hey guys, exercise number 2 for shoulder impingement. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna push your hands into the wall, okay? You wanna press your blades back, squeeze into those blades, but what's very important in getting range in your shoulder is keeping the pressure in your hand. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna, we call it spider walk. You're gonna walk your fingers up the wall, keep leaning into the fingers, and you walk as high as you can go. Sometimes it's only this high. So keep going, keep going, keep going. You're gonna hold up, 2, 3, hold, hold, hold. Then you're gonna slide the hand down the wall with pressure. Okay, so that helps in function in here and stretching, okay, and pushing forward and also strengthening. And you're gonna spider walk again. So every single time it's kind of like your fingers are walking up a stair. You know, every time you go up, you're gonna try to go a little higher. This also works for breast cancer. And you're gonna push, 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 push when you're in rehab. And you're gonna work on pushing your chest toward the wall. Then you're gonna slide it back down. Now again, when you're starting, you might only get up to maybe, I don't know, maybe here only, you know? And sliding down. That's okay, you just work up to it. But the key thing is the pushing into the hand. On the way up, on the way down. Okay? So that's your number 2, shoulder impingement exercise. Hi, okay, so here's your exercise number 3. So oftentimes with shoulder impingement, it hurts to lift your arm any higher maybe than this, and you might function-wise be shoving your shoulder up toward your ear. So there's probably a lack of control in your scapula, but possibly some muscles around the shoulder as well. So because that can be such a tender area, what you're gonna do is build up slowly. And so you're just gonna lie on the floor and press press your shoulders back into the floor, your blades back into the floor. And as you gain more strength, you can start adding weights. But for the first couple times, just get used to the movement. What I want you to pay attention to is you're gonna lift your arm up slowly, just about in line with the shoulder, and then back down. If that's really, really painful, then you might wanna wait for that particular exercise and just start with pushing your arm down into the floor, but don't let your shoulders shove forward. You gotta press your back muscle as hard as you can and hold that blade back there. Then rely on the floor to slide your arm up slowly, 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 not letting any tension come into the front in that chest area. Then you're gonna press down into the blades, down, 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 squeeze, squeeze, squeeze down. Now, I cannot tell you how many times, I mean, it is so common nowadays, especially since we work with computers and stuff, that people will, when they bring the arm down, they'll go like this. See my shoulder? It's forward, okay? Down, do it. So, you're gonna press your shoulders back, you're gonna slide the arm up to about a T position. If you can gradually go a little higher, awesome. If you can't, fine. But keep your shoulders back, squeeze your back muscle, and down to the hips. Do at least 10 of those, okay? The other one is, you're gonna press your shoulders down or back into the floor, press the scapulas down toward your hips, okay? And then you're gonna tighten the core support. But you're gonna bring your arms up slowly in line with the shoulder, and then squeeze the back of the arms back down. Don't let that shoulder, watch this, watch real close my shoulder. Don't let it do that. That's what everybody does, I'm telling you. Okay, so it could be, a mechanical thing that you've been doing that over time caused, a little bit of deterioration and a tear. Ooh, they're wearing out my light. Anyhow, so you're gonna reach up and press down, right? Then you're gonna go to a T and press down. Then you're gonna work towards circles. You're gonna go 90 degrees, squeeze your blades in your T, press down through your back. Now, I'm not chilling out. I'm actually squeezing my back muscles in order to hold my shoulder back. Okay, so you're reaching up to the ceiling, out, down. Oftentimes people will be stuck in their chest. So watch this function that is not proper. I'm gonna push in my chest. I'm still flexing in my chest. And you see how my shoulder bone is forward and popped forward? That's because I'm functioning with my chest muscle engaging versus back and release the chest. Okay? So that is your number 3 series, your number 3 sets of exercises to build up to, and then eventually do it with weights. The whole thing, you're supposed to try to not let your scapulas move all over the place. Yeah, it takes time to change a dysfunction in your body. So good luck with that. And I'll see you with the next exercise. Hi guys, okay, so here we are at the physical therapy studio and I'm gonna show you another exercise for shoulder impingement. So what you could do is you could take like a jump rope or a rope of some kind and put it over a bar or a pole, okay? And so you might not be able to raise your shoulder or arm very high, but you're gonna work toward it. What you're gonna do is you're gonna use the stronger arm to help your other arm pull up. So what you do is you face the 2 ends and you're gonna pull. So there's front view. You're gonna pull with that left arm. Let's say my right shoulder is impinged. You're gonna pull with the left arm and make that arm pull the other one up till kind of where it hurts. You're just gonna hold, hold, hold. And then you're gonna switch, pull down with the arm, but make sure you're inward, not out. You're in with your arms. And you're gonna pull all the way. Try to stretch your arm as far as you can. Okay, so here's side view. You're gonna pull with that left arm and you're gonna try to lengthen your arm as far as you can, pushing your chest through and lengthen that armpit. And then you're gonna pull down inwardly with that elbow and stretch overhead, okay? So that's to help, the pulley system is to help that range and that shoulder gain more range. So you might only be able to go here at first, right? And this is also for breast cancer rehab. You're gonna stretch, 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 and so on, okay? So that is your next exercise. Okay, shoulder impingement exercise number 5. You can take a TheraBand. Okay, put it around a doorknob or a pole if you have it, okay? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna do straight arm pullbacks. You're gonna pull back and squeeze your blades again, kind of like at the beginning. Pressing and squeeze, okay? So side view is here. I don't know if you can see that, I guess you can't see that. So squeeze and press, okay? And another thing that you can do is you can also do pullbacks, but that might be hard at first. So start with elbows low, or you can do like chicken wings. You're gonna pull your elbows back like you're punching someone behind you. That doesn't sound very nice. But you're gonna squeeze your blades and hold. So make sure your shoulders aren't up by your ears. You're pressing down, holding those blades. You're gonna squeeze back. Another fun exercise you could do for arms is you're gonna pull back with your one single elbow and look over your shoulder. Then you're gonna go forward, straight arms, and look over your other shoulder. Pull the blade back, pull the elbow back. So you're going forward, right elbow back, press through that scapula, and look over your shoulder. Don't let your shoulder come up. And left, and forward. So yes, I breathe through my exercises. It's a Pilates thing. And a couple more. Okay, so do about 8 to 10 reps. If you're really injured, and build up little by little. You can do 3 sets, 10 to 20. Honestly, it just depends on how energized you feel. Don't overdo it, but just do it to where you feel like you've been worked a little bit. Okay, I hope that helps you, and see you next time.